welcome on the show. Remember the hashtag is still never Dr. Ofweneke. But before we go any further, my goodness, I do not know which soap you use in your house, ladies and gentlemen. But I can tell you, for me to look all this fine and clean, and saying today I'm breaking marriages. I know there are many ladies who have forgotten about their husbands who are sitting next to them. I know there are many men who are now busy going around the house, busy yourself looking busy because Ofweneke is looking all fly and everything. Let me tell you. The secret of me looking good like this, let me tell you, is only one soap. And only one soap alone. Geisha. Geisha. If your husband doesn't use geisha, divorce him now. Let him not use that aloe vera nonsense. You find your man with cactus in the bathroom, cactus, and a whole guinea scratching himself. That's why your man looks like a sandpaper. Use geisha. And on this 16th, ladies and gentlemen, we will be celebrating the world's Father's Day. Oh my goodness. And what a better way, ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate your father than to go to the nearest supermarket and get yourself a beautiful geisha soap and take it to your father. Let your father look as smooth. Let your father slay in the village. Imagine a father walking with a bakora, but applied geisha, and just, you know, he's just swagged up in the village. He's just walking. Can I say what? Geisha. So get yourself a geisha soap now. Now, because of that, I'm not a poor man. This is not a poor show. KTN is not a poor station as much as they put us out. This is a punishment, by the way. We have DJ Lizzie and I are being punished by the management. Oga Orlando, Oga Joe, and Mommy Catherine. We agree. We are the only show in the mosquitoes. So are we hosting mosquitoes? These mosquitoes are sweet. So please, as we continue, we're going to be here for 1.5 hours. Please make sure you tell us. How is the best way you celebrate your father on the 16th of, which is going to be on a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you going to celebrate your father the best way? And of course, I, Dr. Ofweneke, will be personally awarding you a gift hamper courtesy of the most trusted soap brand ever, Geisha. Imagine for how many years Geisha has been part of your life. How many years Geisha has been part of every African story, has been part of every Kenyan home. Everybody has a story about Geisha. Tell me, how would you best celebrate your Father's Day and celebrate your father, courtesy of Geisha? And of course, after that, I'll be giving a gift hamper. Remember, the hashtag is a TNL. Dr. Ofweneke. First things first, today I'm having a very interesting show for both of us. I'll be hosting one of the most influential politicians all the way from Kisumu County. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Kwere will be coming on the show. This is one of the most classiest, flamboyant. This man, even his own mobile phone has a mobile phone.
Wow.
Yes, when others are using Safaricom, Airtel, and Telecom to call themselves, like Mteja Wanambari, he has his own woman to tell him Mteja Wanambari.
Wow.
That's how rich this useless human being is. Let him come on the show, you see. He's the only man allowed to wear big glasses because he can see the future of Kisumu, Kisumu Town constituency. He'll be coming on the show. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be hosting one of my brothers. We started comedy almost 9 years ago when we started the famous Kenya Corner, which used to be on KTN. Henry Disagwa has become an internet sensation, and man, am I proud of him. He just got a silver award from YouTube.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes, and I thank God, money has not changed him. The son is still looking the same when he started comedy. Shaggy hair. The beard, let me tell you, the son cannot even lie. You know, the Sagu's hair, this beard, can be used to scare children to sleep. Lala, or I call the Sagu's devil. Nonsense. Then after that, we'll be having the one and only. Currently, the thing is probably the most controversial position. The most talked about, the most trending politician right now. The one and only, yes, he is in your phone. And he makes sure that when 10 people call you, there's a sound. He's called Ringtone. Coming on the show. Tena Wema, Rudy Harper. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get there, very quickly, first things first, let's deal with things that have been trending, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trending topic number 1. Hey, Morgan Heritage. In this time of no attendance, hey, tease, after no fans came for the concert. Which other song? When at least one fan turned up for Kasarani for the Morgan Heritage concert, after one fan, at least one fan turned up. At least they were grateful enough to say, hallelujah.
my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Morgan Heritage Concert, I don't know if you have the photos. Director, do you have the photos? Let me tell you, it's unfortunate that it ended up being one of the most, they say it was one of the most disorganized concerts.
Yeah.
Because Jeff Koinange was among the MCs, the host. He stopped, actually, he gave up. Last minute before going on stage, he was like, oh no, the show is no smoking, there is no fire. Then he left anyway. Then Diamond was like, hakuna binadamu. Binadamu ampo.
Tucheza wapi bana?
Niku chafu. Stadium niku chafu. Siku safi tele. Tanasha, kaipige. Then Alain performed. Jose Camilo, of course, he had no option. It's been a long time since he was there, so he performed as well. Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade just zanku went to the airport. It's like, there's no attendance. Until he arrived at JK, it's like, she was even climbing the stairs of the airplane.
Zankuing,
Citamo, Paracetamol, Piriton, Panado. But what I can say is, let's not underestimate social media influence.
Please.
You might think people love you on social media, but when you call them for the real thing, they may not really come. But I'm hoping the Morgan Heritage will not die, the dream, the vision will not die. Let them do another one, please, kindly, for the sake of us who really wanted to be there. Isn't it?
True, yeah.
Moving on, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, the budget was read today. As usual, as an adopted Kenyan who has been here for 15 years, my family know I'm in the US. I want to say I'm disappointed on the budget. You cannot tell me that the Kenyan youth must now register with 10,000 shillings for a digital something initiative, I don't know, employment something, when the average Kenyan youth is still struggling to pay their help. Yeah. CS Rotich, I know you're watching. I just want you to make us understand how well is this economy, how is it resonating with the normal Mwananchi? Yeah. I feel like we're protecting the 1 million rich people, who then the 40, let's say the 48 are left probably carrying the 1 million and their burden. Then you've just run to just go and add the price of alcohol. Why don't you add the price of Holy Communion as well?
No, you can't compare those two.
No, but I'm just wondering, you get it?
Yeah.
Let's focus on things. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's cut down our expenditure as a country. True. Yeah. Focus on important projects. In fact, finish the important projects. Like Konza City. Yeah. Is it Konza or Tato? I'm not very sure. Until now, not so much has been done. Yeah. But every budget money is just still being invested inside. What is the economical direction? I still don't get it. Kibaki asked for 1.7 trillion during his time. That is the much he bought by the time he was leaving. Right now, Kenya's already asking for, I think, 3.1 or 3.7 or something. I'm not very sure.
It's a lot of money.
I'm just wondering. Let the money come in, yes, but can the ordinary Mwananchi feel that the money is really here and it's really working for them? Isn't it? Yeah. On the final story, before I invite Mheshimiwa Kwere. Now, can I have the photo? Now, the World Cup for the women is going on, just in case we didn't know, because we will never focus. The World Cup for women is going on in France right now. And yesterday, North Korea played versus our Nigerian ladies, the Super Eagles. Look at them. Have you seen them? My issue is not the match because we won. Okay, we were beaten. But my issue is, I know for men, return me back on air, return me back on air, return me back on air, bring me back on air. I know when men are taking free kick, we hide because we have a whole electorate in the local government. We have a whole voters. These are voters that we need to do what? Protect. You get? Yeah. But I'm still failing to understand. What was, return the photo, what were these ladies, what were they hiding? What were they hiding? Because, what were they hiding? Because I'm trying to tell myself, this is where you say in Kenya, walipata ball, I think, or something.
No, doesn't mean
because I'm wondering, but where are the super, what are they called? The starlets?
I think they were just trying to strike a pose.
Strike a pose?
Yeah, just.
Now, I'm trying to imagine if these players are someone from USIU, how will they be playing the ball? These are USIU mamas. Oh my God! Where? If these were Kenyan ladies playing football. They start posing like,
yeah. And the legs. Yeah.
But all in all, we are hoping and wishing that the Harambee Stars, wherever you are, I know you guys already gotten, I think they've gotten to Egypt already. For the Harambee Stars, we are praying for all the best as you go for the AFCON. We pray that you will emerge as winners. And of course, Sauti Sol has promised that if Harambee Stars actually wins the AFCON, they're going to leave social media for good. So we're waiting to see. Sonko promised 50 million, I think, if the Harambee Stars win the AFCON.
Yeah.
The only thing Dr. Ofweneke can promise, is I have nothing to promise because even me I've been promised. So after they fulfill my promise, I'll give you my promise.
You can give them one of the gift hampers.
No, I'll give them a word of inspiration.
You can give them the geisha.
I can give them geisha, isn't it?
Yeah, you can
yes,
give
when you
them
come back,
geisha.
we'll give you geisha. I know geisha is watching, but please continue. Remember, tweeting #10 with Dr. Ofweneke. Tell us, how would you spend your Father's Day on this 16th of June? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to invite on the show one of my very good friends, very influential. I thought I was rich until I met this guy and realized I am richer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Honorable Kevin Kwere. Did you give me some music right there? Did you give me some music?
Coming
Go, Mushima, go until the music plays. Let's pretend we didn't see him. We didn't see. Press play on the left side. Are we ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Kevin Kwere. Come. Hey, I know you don't have to do so. How is that? Sit on this side, sit on this side, sit on this side. Have you said hi to our DJ on the show?
Hello, hi.
My name is Kevin Kwere.
I'm DJ Listening.
Pleasure.
Let me tell you, the attention is here, sir. The attention is here. Forget about the voters. Forget Welcome on the show.
Thank you.
You're one of the classiest men that I've met.
I appreciate it.
Who dresses you?
I have a personal designer.
Personal designer?
Sure, I am.
So when others are sharing, you have your own personal designer. Put the microphone close to your mouth.
Sure, thank you.
So others are sharing, you have your own personal designer?
Yeah, I have my personal designer.
Do you have like your special rain, your special sun, special oxygen that is packaged and delivered?
No, those ones are those ones are not special because we share. God is the one who provides that one.
Fantastic. That means you're a spiritual man.
Very much.
Tell me, I would want to know, let's start first things first.
Yeah, sure.
What guys read the other day? That was, I think, a week ago. A week ago, there were stories going around that a flamboyant politician was arrested after he was found with 3 million cash in the car.
Yeah.
Was it true, first of all?
No, it's true, but you know, there's this perception that when you're a young person, when you have money, people think that you've just stolen. I don't know why they think young guys don't do business. Young guys cannot make money. So I was doing my own, I have a construction that is going on in my own, somewhere in Yala, on your way to Busia. So some people, they saw me with money inside the car, then they called the police that somebody is having like 3.8 million in cash, and the person is going to Uganda.
3.8
They
million?
thought that what is wrong with you?
3.8 million. Oh my God.
So they thought that I was going to exchange it to Uganda now that
for the new notes.
for the new note, now that there was a curfew that if you have your money and you cannot exchange past 1 million in the bank. So when I was arrested, even the police sometimes they mishandle human being. They arrested me. They could have demanded for the proof of funds or proof of product or proof of a document that shows where I got the money. But they rushed on handcuffing me. So then after arguing after 10 minutes, I provided the bank slip that I withdrew the money. Is when they started saying, I'm sorry, but the thing already went viral. So,
but just to clarify, the money was clean.
The money was clean. That's why I'm here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Clean, I could have
yeah. just forget about the 8. That 8 you can leave for the small boys here. We can see how we can buy airtime with that 0.8. Now, moving from that, sir. The budget was read today.
Sure, yeah.
From what I have done my research is that you really have a passion for the youth, and especially the youth of Kisumu town.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about the budget, sir?
To me, I think this budget, because they said this is the hugest budget ever in Kenya, and I think the CS tried to he concentrated on like security and hospital and the major, and also when I was going through it sometime back when I was seeing the news, he considered a lot of the Agenda 4, which is the president's intentions that he wanted to fulfill the Agenda 4.
Yes.
So, and like things that they were saying to us, not to somebody like you, is I think you drink. You're an alcoholist.
Who, me? Well, I drink water in the Holy Communion.
Okay, the Holy Communion is what was increased. So I think the people who go to bars, we were trying to say that let them increase the alcohol content. Why are they increasing the money, not the alcohol content? Why is every time when they come the beer is increased but not the content? So the budget, I think, as for me, the budget is fair.
It's fair enough for you.
Well represented. Let's give it time. The problem is, will the money be in the youth or for the other people who are the budget?
So
the budget is like a 1/4% of it is going to an individual. That is what is worrying. No, the budget is always red, but now after some time, now the money, we don't see the money. The money goes to the corrupt people. The money goes to individual pockets. It doesn't help the entire public.
Well, let's see how much it can do. Let's talk about because you're really passionate. Once again, you're very much passionate about the youth.
Sure.
And what is this? Do you still? Because when I hear guys saying the youth are the future,
Yeah, sure.
I'm still here to see that future. You get
Yeah.
all around. Look at our president in Nigeria, Buhari. Even we tried even making sure he does not come back from London, but he still came. I don't know if he used juju or something. Do you still believe that the youth they still have hope?
The youth are the future. You know, I read an article of Daktari. They were saying that your president, he takes pizza. The pizza that he eats is from,
Yes,
I don't know,
he
Uganda.
orders
He orders
pizza
pizza from
London.
So the youths are the future. The problem is the politician that the people use these youths wrongly. Like you see nowadays in my town in Kisumu, it's very calm. And you can see, they always say there was a lot of insecurity in Kisumu during election. I want to take you back, and that's why I thank His Excellency, the President. When he came to Kisumu, he breached the security and walked alone. You know, a lot of people thought because of the political dividend, you cannot walk as an, if you are not from the opposition, you cannot walk in Kisumu without a security. The President proved it, so it means Kisumu is calm. The youths are back to work. You know, initially, when people were fighting, the youths were hugely affected because you cannot go to work, you are going to be attacked and what. So after the handshake, after these people shake their hand, everything cooled down. Youths are back to work. The only problem I was saying is the politician. You know, when they give these youths handouts, when you receive handouts, you divert the brain of our youth so they doesn't concentrate or think on something which can help them for the future.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What are the projects you've been probably pushing?
For me personally, I started a CBO in Kisumu called Team Kwere.
Team Kwere.
Actually, we had a future. I wanted to make it like a Sonko rescue team because I had somebody who donated to me a Nissan, and I want to change it into a house, so we'll be giving those people who have any funeral, just providing free of charge. So this Team Kwere, what we did, we started our first phase, which was to take people to driving school. We took like up to 25 people to driving school. And you know, when you empower somebody with a driving license, that is a tool of Ofweneke.
Exactly.
Even if you don't go to, if you never went to school, but at least you can go and tell your
drive
uncle.
anything. You can drive a woman crazy. At least there's something you can drive.
No, man.
Oh, okay. Fine.
At least you can approach your uncle and tell uncle, instead of you every day going to work or training, you take this kid to school. At least give me this work of dropping your daughter to school, and then you can just...
So it's more about equipping the youth.
It's more about equipping the youth. So another project we are doing, we are empowering them. We are empowering youth that you need to form a group. When you form a group, we give you a small financing. So when we finance you, so that at least you can do something meaningful. Not the problem when you give money to youth, they just think of good clothes, or just think, oh, this Kwere driver V8, I want to be like him. Now he takes the money to Mombasa. Don't say that story. Then after a certain time, the money is over. He comes again, the same youth with the same story. He wants money from you again as a politician. So sometimes you find empowering a youth is very difficult. But when you find youths that have something innovative, then it's very easy for us to go further.
Let's continue this after the short break. We'll be back on the short break, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Kevin Kwere on the show. TNL with Dr. Ofweneke. Hashtag Dr. Ofweneke DJ listening. See you after the short break. Let's know where have you been using your money. Welcome back. Did I say welcome back? Okay, see you after the short break.